I was walking out of school at the end of the day. I had a band sectional, so I walked around the back of the school. While I was walking, I felt like I was being watched. I turned toward the woods, but I didn't see anything. I continued walking, but still felt like I was being watched. Right before I went down the hill, I checked behind me one last time, and saw it. And it saw me. Before I could even make out any features, it ran back into the woods. At this point, I wanted to run, but felt rooted to the spot. The next thing I know, I'm walking towards it. I hear rustling and follow the sound. As I got closer, it ran out across the track. It had long, slender limbs and pitch black eyes. It had long, branching horns. It ran on 4 limbs across the track and back into the woods. This time, I ran too. Anyway, yeah, then I realized it was a deer.
I just finished filming, and I was going to edit, but all the computers were used.
Well, okay. I agree we do need to use mics, but in their defense, wasn't that the day you were gone? And then Princess had to unlock the closet for you guys?
Thankfully, some people were almost done when me start editing a group. It took a while to upload footage, but it wasn't too bad. After I uploaded, I went to open Premiere Pro, but it was moving so slow. I tried to click around to see if anything was slowing it down, but then deleted Premiere Pro. By the time I finally got it open, the bell rang, and I had to go. The next day, I went to go use the computer, but the screen was just staying black while playing upbeat music. I couldn't do anything to do it. The keyboard just made a weird noise. It took half the class to fix it, but it wasn't over yet. The other people now needed to use the computer to finish their editing, so I couldn't do anything. The next week, they were working on it and having issues just like I did before I could finally use it again. But now, random files kept opening without me clicking on anything.
I could maybe see the last place if I just got like a surgery. Oh. This is my season. That's
I was just getting concerned now, so I tried to see if something was wrong with the computer. The only thing that seemed different from the other computers was the strange crocodile symbol on the label. Almost as if it had somehow been cursed by someone, but I thought that was too ridiculous. I gave up and continued editing, fairly slowly, but the next day, things got stranger. Random web page started opening and closing. The monitor was getting very warm. I was worried I wouldn't make it to the deadline, so I decided to move it to a different computer. But only then, in the middle of moving the files, it black screened to death. When I finally turned it on, not only was all the progress editing I made gone, but it also wiped all the footage from my SD card. I'm never using Groot again.
So I was writing the script for a package, right by the corner of the room. Suddenly, I heard a sound from behind me. I was startled, but it was just the Batman cutout falling over. I didn't give it much thought and went back to work. About a minute later, I hit some writer's block, so I started looking around the room for inspiration. As I turned by the Batman cutout, it was upright, as if it never fell. I swear I didn't see anyone fix it, but there it was. I was uneasy, but went back to the script. I kept checking over my shoulder, making sure nothing changed. But I swear, every time I checked, it turned closer and closer to me. At the end of class, I got up to leave and checked one last time. Still there. The next day, when I got into class, it wasn't there, but I thought someone must have moved it. After a few minutes, I noticed it standing in front of the office door. I looked away briefly. And when I double-checked, it was gone. I started frantically looking around for it, and couldn't find it anywhere. Then I looked down, to see it hiding under the desk. I started walking away. Every time I checked back, it moved closer. I walked backwards so it couldn't move, and bumped into a table. I looked down and saw the stressed panda looking right up at me. All around the room, everything was out of place, facing straight towards me. I thought it was all over. And then I remembered it was cardboard and just moved it out of the way to go back to script writing.
What was that?
I don't know, but it's coming through the door.
What are you guys doing in here?
We're telling stories while it's raining out.
Wait, is the computer actually cursed?
What are you talking about?
Well, it is. It won't read the files.
Have you guys done your progress reports?
This has been a production of Lincoln Pride Television, ran by the broadcasting staff of Abraham Lincoln High School. Please consider following our Instagram and check out our other staffs at these sites. From all of us here at LPTV, thank you for watching.